It clarified to us what we've been trying to clarify for a long time. We've been trying to put our finger on what is outstanding and not quite being clear enough with the staff. So some staff had an idea, some staff didn't. Our phonics scores have gone from the 60s up to last year when we had 95. Slight drop this year, but that's the cohort. Year 2, we've been on a 4-year trajectory, improvement every year. So last year we managed to meet the national average. This year's Year 2s, we've beaten the national average for the first time ever. But in terms of our progress scores, going back a couple of years, we had 96% 2 levels progress. Last year we were 2.3, plus 2.3 for writing, plus 2.2 for maths. So you can see that it's making a big difference to our progress.
I think that was a shock as well. I didn't think that I spent that long talking, but when you watch the video back, you think, gosh, I've been talking for 20 minutes and I've asked questions. And you think, when you're being observed, you think that when you ask a child a question, you're giving them about a minute to respond, and actually when you watch it back on video, you've given them about 5 seconds and moved on because you've panicked that they've not answered yet. So I think that really highlighted that for me. I know when we're planning together, we think about trying to get the hook at the beginning, so get the engagement straight away, find a way for the children to get in there. And now challenge is such a big thing in our school. The children are always wanting to be challenged, loving a challenge, and I think that's because so many of us have been part of the course. When I've talked to other people about what they're going to do in their lessons, I've been more likely to say, okay, well, look at this task, you know, this is your outcome that you're looking for, but what is the child actually learning from this? They might be producing something that's going to go into their book, but what is the actual learning involved in that? And trying to get people to think about how they can make more learning opportunities rather than think about the finished product.
We use models a lot, and with that backwards planning, so knowing where the destination is and working back from there, but sharing that with the children as well and sharing the process, so that definitely has been really useful. And I used models before, but I didn't consider the models as part of planning. They were the end part of planning, and now they're the first thing that I'll do, and then I'll work out what all of the sort of stepping stones are to getting to that final product.
Yeah, just being much more aware in my questioning that I'm not just taking a child's answer at face value, but really probing beneath that and understanding the learning process and how they've reached that answer. So yeah, being much more suspicious about children's learning and not taking an answer as evidence of them understanding something.
I feel like the impact on the children has been that they're a lot more engaged and they feel catered to as well. So they feel like the learning is more personalised to them and they're not out of their depth because it's all scaffolded before.
My teaching is more efficient in terms of I can work with a particular group that actually needs support, whether it's higher ability, middle ability, lower ability, because other children know what they're doing in that particular phase.
It's not just those raw figures, it's made a difference to our attendance. Kids want to come to school. So in the 4 years that we've been doing OTI, our attendance has gone from 92 to 96. It's made a difference to behaviour. We haven't excluded a child at this school for 4 years. It might be a coincidence, I don't think it is. I think kids enjoy being in lessons and they want to come to school.